Okay, YouTube. So, anyways, this is my sawmill, and even though you can see the name brand, I'm not going to endorse the name brand. I don't do stuff like that. It's just a sawmill, so go with me on that. So anyways, I'm going to kind of get this ready to mill some logs for the lean-to that we're going to put against our shop, so I can actually get the sawmill out of the weather this year. We bought this brand new last year and milled some lumber with it that we've already used, and it got cold on us too quick, and I didn't get a chance to mill the lumber for the lean-to put this under. So this year, that's what we're going to do. Does it look flat down there?
Yeah.
Straight down?
Yep.
Okay, we're back, and as you can see, we've got a log loaded up here, and basically it's been leveled out so I get the most wood out of it. I went ahead and fueled and checked the oil on the sawmill, and we're going to crank up and start cutting. So here we go. Okay, so that's our first cut. And what that does, that gives us a nice flat. We're going to roll this log up on the back side here, get it all squared up, take another cut off of it. So I'll get back to you as soon as we get that done. Okay, so we've went ahead and flipped our log real quick, and we got the flat side on the back side, which starts to square the log up. Now what I'm doing is I'm eyeballing to see how much shaves I'm going to take off of this thing until I start cutting into the whole log. So I'm going to make a cut or two until I get it kind of leveled out, and then I'm going to make a skimming cut all the way down. Okay, so we've went ahead and cut the next side of this, and we're going to roll it one more time. Now we'll have a level flat on the bottom and one on the side, so everything will square up to this. This log is not going to be perfect. You're going to see parts of the bark left over. That's okay. Remember, it's a lean-to, so we're not building for construction grade here, you know, commercial grade. It's just something for the farm. It's rustic, it looks good, and it works. So stay with us. I'm going to flip this log and we'll get back to cutting. Okay, so you can see I went ahead and cut this. Obviously the tree is bigger at the bottom than it is the top. So the idea behind this is you know, we raise up the smaller end to try to cut it square, but if I was to keep cutting to make it square, my post would be really small, and I want a bigger post for my supports on the front of my lean-to. So I don't mind the extra bark, and I don't mind the rounded sides. As long as I got a good flat side to attach stuff to, I'm okay with that, so that's what we're working with. We'll go ahead and flip it one more time and flatten this side out here, and then we'll call it good on this one. Okay, so my tree does like this. It's not straight. So I'm kind of eyeballing this as I go. And so I've got a bend at the bottom, and then it kind of goes straight, and then it kind of tapers down and does a little swoop in the front here. So what I'm going to do to compensate for that is I'm going to take what they call a toe board or a toe lift, and I'm going to lift this front end up just a little bit here, and that way when it cuts across it'll be a little bit more square. Keep in mind the bottom square, the side square, this side square. So as I bring this up, it's bringing this all level. It may be, you know, this much of a cut in the back and maybe about this thin in the front, but everything else is square relative to the sides. So like I said, I'm just eyeballing this just a little bit here and seeing what I've got, and then we'll go from there. So okay.
Wait, what over now?
Bring that bar. Just towards you. Just a little bit. That's good.
Good.
And then put the latch to it. Put the chain to it. Just
That's probably good, huh?
just square this one off. And there's one of our.
It looks good.
Okay, so as you can see, some places it was really thick of a cut, other places thin. That's the curvature of the tree, and we're just squaring everything according to that. This piece here will not be wasted. One of two things will happen with it. Either the Y-fly will peel it and let it dry and use it for a fence railing someplace, or we will cut it into 20-inch pieces and let it dry and use it for firewood. So either way, this tree will not go to waste. Every part of it's used. Even these little scrap pieces that you've seen me lay over here, they'll either be used for little, what do they call them, sticker boards, to let stuff dry out with, to let the air circulate in, or to be cut up and either burnt for kindling or for wood for the wood stove. So we'll go ahead and take this off and we'll take a look at what we have. So there we go. We have a timber ready for the lean-to. It seems like a lot of work, and yes, it is a lot of work, but the nice thing about it is it's our trees, our homestead, our product, our house. Everything is ours. We don't rely on the Lowe's or Meeks or anybody else to, give us our lumber. We do it ourselves. It takes a little bit of time to do it. Takes a little bit of thinking ahead to do it. But when it's all said and done, we have something that we can say we built. So thanks for watching this part of Alaska Rural Homestead. Stay tuned for the other parts of this series as we build our lean-to on the side of our shop. Give us that like, give us that subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so every time we put out a video you can hear it go off and see what we've done that week. So God bless everybody and God bless America.